Today, I'd like to introduce you a thriller adventure movie. A group of men explore mysterious underground caves. Stumble upon a terrible monster. These terrifying monsters not only eat people but also carry parasites. Infected humans become just like them. Classic thriller The Cave. The movie begins with a big truck breaking into a restricted area. They turned out to be a group of treasure hunters. They think there's a lot of treasure hidden under this mysterious church. It wasn't long before they found a catacomb. There are also many horrible designs carved around it. Just when they were sure there was treasure here, suddenly the church collapsed. They were permanently trapped in this mysterious cave. Then many years passed. The team rediscovered the mysterious cave. Experts brought an experienced team to the mountains of Romania. A survey is to be made of the immense cavern found here. Caves crisscross the entire underground. They sent professional explorers at once down into this mysterious subterranean cavern. Then they first sent Tony, an experienced diver, into the water. Tony groped gingerly under the water. Others analyzed the water on a computer. Then Tony seemed to see a strange creature. Then he was attacked. The signal was cut off immediately. Now they are full of doubts. What strange creature did Tony encounter? Then they found huge animal bones. They divided into two groups. In search of Old Boy's side, Beard Man swam out through a hole. As soon as he got ashore, he found blood on the ground. Suddenly there was a strange creature, jumped right in front of him. It was a terrible moment for Beard Man. Just when he felt in danger, a monster with a sharp beak and long teeth suddenly attacked the Bearded Man. He struggled madly, but the monster's power is too great, and Bearded Man was gone in an instant. Oxygen tanks also exploded. Then the frightened people hurried ashore. They are aware of the seriousness of the matter, but they couldn't turn back because of the explosion. And there are unknown, mysterious creatures. They could be attacked at any moment. Then Dr. David decided they should wait for help. After all, there's a lot at stake here, but Captain John refused. They could not wait. Two players should be sent first to find a way out, soon. Researchers Jenny and Dr. They found the mutated parasite. The parasite is likely to mutate in people. John sighed. He and the black boy struggled through the rock holes. John also found many poisonous scorpions. Who knows that there are creatures more formidable than scorpions? John was suddenly attacked by it. John is a worthy captain. It has gone through some twists and turns. He can get away with it. Only minor injuries. The brave John also cut off one of the monster's tentacles. Jenny studied. He found that the creature was a carnivore, and it has that parasite on it. Then they feel the need to find a way out quickly. A group of people set off again. They groped their way slowly forward. Then something strange happened. John slowly mutated. His hearing seems to have become very acute. The sound of water can be heard far away in an instant, but John didn't tell anyone. Now he can even hear his colleagues whispering in the distance. But he had to put up with it. Get out of here. Soon they were in the water again. They dashed down in the direction of the current. Although very dangerous, they have to take a risk. At this moment, team member Mary is entangled in a mysterious creature, and now the current is strong, and no one could save her. Dr. David also had an accident. He accidentally hit a stone. He can't move now. Lucky Mary eventually broke herself free. Everyone converged, but they are in crisis again. There are some terrible piranhas underwater right now. Then the doctor jumped down in pain. The poor doctor was soon attacked by a mutated monster. John witnessed the terrible creature with his own eyes. As John approached the monster, he discovered that the monster had tattoos on his body. This tattoo is the one on the treasure hunters at the beginning of the movie. It turned out that they had mutated. The frightened crowd fled at once. Now and then they hear the sound waves of monsters around them, and that sound wave can find their prey nearby. Then John thought they could stop going down the river. Now just climb up to find the exit. Then Mary, the top climber, took the lead. She climbed the dangerous rock face with bare hands. Soon she was at the top of the hole. At this moment, Mary also felt a current of air. Then she looked into the past. This is the habitat of monsters. Frightened, Mary fell through the hole. Luckily, there was a safety rope holding her. But at this moment, the monster was closing in on Mary. Then she swung bravely onto the opposite side of the cliff. But at the 11th hour, Mary clung to the rock. At this moment, Mary suddenly found that the monster could fly. At last poor Mary was killed by the monster. Everyone was in a panic. Then one of the team members noticed that John's eyes had mutated. Specialist Jenny then explains that John may have been infected by parasite. And John will turn out to be just like those monsters. Now they were ready to part company with John. Now only the black boy and Tom were with John. Keep climbing the cliff. Jenny took 2 other clerks by water. They are on their way to climb the cliff. Tom slipped on his foot, hit on the head, causing the equipment to drop, and hit the black boy down below. The black boy just broke his leg. Then they continued their search in the cave. They also found a lot of horrible bones. The experienced John found the water ahead was the exit, but Tom decided to turn back, bring Jenny and the 3 of them together and escape to a place of terror. And Jenny's side. They've been stalked by terrifying monsters. Another player died. Tom jumped straight from the cliff into the water, carefully in the water shuttle. He also met piranha fish on the way. Tom's dexterity. Soon Tom was on shore. Then he found a member of the team. But the poor man was instantly dragged away by the monster. Soon Tom met Jenny. They dive again. They're struggling to get through the water. At last they got ashore. Then they meet Jimmy, one of the surviving team members. The 3 joined John at once. Now they are also in danger. Terrifying monsters prowled from above. Now they're going by water. They need ventilators. John decided to reach for the ventilator that had fallen to the side by himself. They went to the water first. But Tom was still found by the monster. Team member Jimmy was suddenly hit by a falling stone pillar. Then he was attacked by a monster. Heroic Tom on the other side took the knife and solved a monster. John sighed. He got the ventilator and threw it to his brother Tom. Then John sacrificed himself. John bought them time to escape. At last 3 men escaped from the terrible place. Jenny was talking to Tom later. Tom was surprised to find that Jenny's eyes became like John's. It turns out Jenny was infected, too. Wait till Tom goes by. Jenny disappeared into the crowd. That's the whole story. It's a really good movie. It's a wonderful movie. Friends, like to remember thumb up attention. Thank you for your attention.